Hello folks and welcome back to the Keep Productive YouTube channel. Today I thought I'd highlight some of the most popular project management applications. If you're looking for a project management application, these are some of the most popular ones that we shortlisted. However, they're also ones that have gained a lot of attention over the last couple of months and have some really cool innovative features. So the first on our list is Asana. Now, Asana is probably one of the long-standing project management applications. It's got a lot of respect and reliability with teams from small to large sizes. And I would say its three major features that people love are the boards for Kanban that allow you to organize across a team, task management, task templates for replicating everyday tasks and subtasks, and the new timeline view, which is available in Premium for seeing ahead and what's on the team's plate. Now, there is a course and Asana that you can check out below. The course is from Louise Henry. She also did a video here on the channel as well. So number two is ClickUp, which has been getting a big name for itself as an upcoming application, not just because it's adding tons of features every single week, but a lot of people are liking the different views that it has, and that is one of its sort of major features. But let's pinpoint three major features that teams enjoy about it. I'd say the first is a more recent feature called Docs, which is a wiki-like experience for collaborating on notes and documents inside a ClickUp, which does save that sort of, do we need a wiki application alongside our project manager? Although it doesn't have all of the sort of advanced abilities that wiki applications do, like databases, it does still do a pretty robust job instead of you and your team having to always go to, say, Google Docs or have to have an additional application like a wiki. So the next up is a box view, which is a premium feature, but it allows you to see what your team are working on, almost like a sort of workload feature. Very helpful when you're sort of looking at a glance what is on your team's plate and how pressured they are with time. And also there is the design. I think the design is probably one of the better experiences in the project management space and looks really nice and has a range of download abilities on all types of applications. Number three is probably one that you've heard a lot of through adverts here on YouTube, is Monday.com. Now, it has got a range of team templates and easy to set up integrations, which are really notable, but let's pinpoint three of those features. So I'd say dashboards is a really good way at a glance to see different things, and you can set these dashboards up not just to show data that is about your team, but it could be about the activities you're working on or what is being done in real time. And these dashboards, I believe, can actually be projected onto screens. So if your team have an office or you are doing a meeting, these sort of dashboards can be brought up in real time, and that's definitely something that a lot of teams like to see visually, being able to project that on screen. The next is table view, which is really perfect if you're coming from that whole spreadsheet project management experience, which a lot of people do come from. So it definitely is a warm entry to that because it feels very much like home. The third feature that I say is very nice is the templates ability. So getting started with some applications, project managers are quite difficult because sometimes you just want to build it yourself, but other times you're like, I want everything done for me. And the templates are actually pretty decent. Now, I would say if you're choosing between ClickUp and Monday, you're actually going to have a pretty close experience. Both of these are adding features and a regular updates, and I believe they do have some things that stand out in front of ClickUp. ClickUp actually has a better user experience for personal users, I'd say, but again, these two are very similar, big titans in space, and you can check out them all below. Number four is Wrike. Now, Wrike is probably most suitable for sales and marketing teams, but that does cover a pretty wide range. They do offer as well, obviously, the experiences for small to medium-sized businesses. And Wrike is now owned by Citrix, which is a much bigger entity than they were before. So major features is, I'd say, for managers, there's a lot of resources that Wrike provide. Plenty of guidance, advice from their blog and videos about how to use it as a manager. And that's what I think a lot of people like to use it as, because it does quite good holistical views in terms of being able to see what your team's working on and how you can unblock them and really make moves to help your team get the work done. Gantt charts as well is slightly more advanced Gantt charts, giving you an extra layer of detail than I'd say the major sort of providers like ClickUp and Monday. And also for agile teams, they've got some great templates and ways to sync around the agile teams concept that I think some of the other sort of major providers don't necessarily include. Finally, number 5 is, with a recent cleanup, Trello have added some really nice experiences inside the Trello business and enterprise plans. Obviously that's paid, but most of these are. They've added a whole range of new features. Trello's been a long-standing application, and they're actually owned by a company called Atlassian, which offer a range of tools, which is quite cool. So you know you're in good company with this application. They continue to invest in it. But they've got 3 major features that teams actually like. The new timeline view is really nice because it takes all of your Trello cards and really projects them into this new sort of chronological view, which is perfect for projects and tasks and managing them. The collaboration in Trello is quite easy with Kanban boards anyway, but it just sort of flips it into a new flexible view. The next up is Butler Power-Ups. This is probably for enterprise and business customers really an underrated feature because they've got some great automations and integrations, arguably a lot better than all of the other applications we've mentioned. And it takes that sort of task automation to the next level, helping you to connect to major applications that you'd know and love. And I would say the third feature, although it's not a feature, I'd say it's got a really friendly nature. I'd say that if you are looking for really smooth onboarding, this is probably one of the better applications because people tend to get on really well with Trello and Asana, I'd say. Very similar applications to some extent, but I'd say for smaller teams and medium-sized teams, it's not super advanced. The Butler automations are, but when you get on it, teams tend to understand it faster, I'd say, than other applications in the space. So obviously, take your time to research project managers. If you're looking for a specific one, there are some great tools out there for that. But these are probably the most popular ones and ones that come most recommended when it comes to sorting out 90% of your problems. But if you're looking for those more specific applications, we'll look to cover that in a future video. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe, do check out all the links in the description, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Thank you very much, folks. Cheerio.